When did you guys first sleep with each other?
The third time we hung out. Oh my God, that's so fast. My mom's gonna kill me.
What is your name and what's the name of your ex?
My name is Natalia and my ex's name is Kyle.
My ex is Amparo.
My ex's name is Scott.
What do you think of Scott?
For the most part, like, he's just a really good guy.
We were just so goofy and it was such a fun time, you know. Definitely makes me laugh.
We're gonna be filming you two separately and see how your answers differ. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you two meet?
We met on Tinder.
I had just gotten out of like a 3-year-long relationship with somebody and said it in my Tinder bio. He was like, how is the rebound life treating you?
We met at a benefit. I was taking some pictures there.
I saw him walking around with his camera. I was like, who's that? And my friend's like, oh, that's Alex. I'm like, oh, he's really cute. And she was like, he's married. And I was like, oh, okay, moving on to the next.
How did you two meet?
We met in high school, I remember, and I paced back and forth. And I was like, just go ask. And I like went up, said hi, because I thought he was cute. It's embarrassing, but it worked out.
When did you first meet?
I took him to one of my friend's pajama parties.
What's the pajama party?
You had to wear pajamas, and I was like, I don't own any pajamas. And then he was like, well, I'll buy you some. And I was like, you're gonna buy me some pajamas for our first date?
I'm such a simp. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like this hopeless romantic type person on the inside, kind of hardcore on the outside, but so I got matching pajamas and matching slippers.
Do you remember having a first date?
Not that I can remember.
So he found me on MySpace. Remember MySpace? And was like, hey, do you want to have brunch? And I was like, I don't know that I want to have brunch with someone who is in a relationship.
I heard you were married at the time.
I was married at the time.
And then I was like, well, I mean, it must be okay. So let me not be weird about it. And so I did it and had brunch. And he was like, you know, I'm actually separating, getting divorced. So we just had a fun time. I mean, he was just really cool.
She was very kind to me during my divorce, and so kind of caught my attention at that time.
Did she know you were into her?
I think so. I was trying to make it obvious. Sometimes I miss all that stuff.
I didn't know if he thought I was just a friend. It wasn't until maybe like the second, third date where I was like, oh, we're like this is dates.
How did you know?
He tried to kiss me.
I tried to kiss her the first time that we like hung out, and it was just like I met up with her outside of her mom's house, but she basically said no.
It was just like a peck. It wasn't anything too exciting. I did not want to kiss him at that point.
Describe your first kiss.
Oh, our first kiss was on our first date.
I did not think we were gonna kiss, but yeah, we did. It was pretty cool.
He just made out with me. It was awful. So bad.
When did you first kiss?
We were eating pizza from Trader Joe's.
When did you first kiss her?
We went to a MMA fight, and I think that was the first time we kissed.
I just got braces, and this was like one of the first meals I've ever eaten. And I was like, this guy's gonna hate me. Like, I have like crust in my teeth. And I was like, I'm never gonna see this man again, but he thought it was cute. And he like leaned in and like tried to kiss me, and I was like, are you nuts?
It was really passionate.
Was pizza involved?
Was pizza involved? What the fuck are you talking about?
She talked about you two sharing pizza you got at Trader Joe's.
I don't, that may have been it. I trust her memory better than mine.
Do you remember your first kiss?
It was probably the first time that we got together.
What do you mean got together?
Oh, like had sex?
Where was it?
It was at her apartment.
Where in your apartment?
Oh, in my bed.
I was really nervous. And he picked me up and I was like, I need to make sure you're not a serial killer, so let's go to a public place.
We went to get hamburgers, went back to their house and watched movies, and you know, one thing led to another. We had sex.
It was really, really slow paced and it was really tender.
What do you remember?
Just super passionate. I mean, it was just like, I don't know, you know, fireworks for sure. I'm forgetting details, so I'm sorry if I'm sparing you those.
It was on a bunk bed, which was made purely of wood. And it like had a desk and then a ladder, and this is too much detail. But anyway, I was like, I'm really fucking this guy on a wooden bunk bed. Like, this is crazy.
Did you guys sleep with each other?
The first time? What did he say?
What happened that night? Did you guys sleep with each other?
Okay, so I think we did. So what happened? So we went to the pajama party. We were literally like downstairs in the lobby of the apartments, changing clothes from pajamas to club clothes. We go to the club, we get pretty wasted, and I really think I took him home and did some really awesome things to him.
See, I remember it as us not doing it the first night, but then we talked and he was like, it was the first night, I was just maybe too drunk, so yeah.
Was it good?
Yes!
I remember feeling very bad about it. because I hadn't been divorced very long. And even though I was no longer with my wife, it still felt a little wrong.
Who was the person who kind of made the first move?
Oh man, I kind of remember like they definitely like kissed me first.
I ended up making the first move, which is normally not what I do. I've never had like autonomy in a relationship, and like my say and my voice and my opinions were like really important in the relationship. So like I think it gave me the confidence to really see like kind of into the future of what it would have been like to be with him.
He was actually my first time, so he came to my house. It happened. It was very quick. And I remember thinking like, this is probably gonna be the person that I'm with forever. I think that's what everybody thinks when they have their first time.
I had never been someone's first. It was a really weird experience for me too. I didn't really know what to expect going into it, but.
How many people had you slept with before?
I had slept with 8 people.
First time you had sex, was it nice?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It was awesome.
I'm surprised you said it, because most people's first time is not like the greatest.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot too. I mean, I hope she said the same thing.
Do you remember the first time you had sex with him?
First time I had sex was, I mean, obviously bad, painful. He just didn't know what he was doing. But it got a lot better. Yay.